Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nana, and first and foremost, I want to say happy 2020. I hope this is going to be a good year for all of us. I hope it's going to be a year full of love, wealth, obviously, and health. Don't forget your health, mentally and physically, and lots of fun and lots of growth. And let's not bring our shit in 2020. So went ahead and did a bit of redecorating on this lot, but I'm not going to show you guys the exact changes because I've already recorded this part twice now, and the first time I did it, the audio was not in sync with the video. It was really annoying. If there's any moment throughout this video where you're like, girl, this seems a little rushed, this seems a little weird, like, I'm sorry, I already recorded this and I just refuse to continue and move on without doing it again. For guys, let me know whether or not you notice a difference in the quality. I recently changed and upgraded my recording program and I think it should be better now. It's also the reason why my audio wasn't in sync with the video because I hadn't really recorded yet and I didn't test it well enough before actually, recording. Disappointed when I had to, throw that away. So yeah, that's all. So please let me know down below. Done a little redecorating, and mainly I really wanted this lot to look a little nicer. I wanted it to look a little bit more inviting. I'm sorry, Gabby, I'm gonna have you turn. I remember I did this in the last part and the one that I deleted as well because it was just so annoying to talk while the Sims are just dancing and there's like music playing. But yeah, I changed everything and I wanted it to look a bit more organized. I wanted it to be a little less messy. I wanted it to have more green, more wood, just kind of a very earthy tone. I think I did pretty well. I wanted the rooms to be emptier so that they would actually use the common room and to sit down together and maybe talk. And I also wanted the Sims to come downstairs to read instead of doing it upstairs and to actually use these rooms for studying because they never did. So I think I accomplished that because now they actually go ahead and use this. And I also color coordinated the doors because I was just so frustrated with the fact that every time I clicked on the door and it was always the wrong one. So that's great. But yeah, and I think out of all rooms, the bathroom is just my favorite and I'm not sure why, but it totally is. So it looks like Blossom oh wow, I love her. I love this. I love this outfit that she's wearing. Put her in anything. I absolutely love it. Oh my gosh. Find the pleasures in the simplest things and you'll be happy. Say something deep, but it doesn't really work. Currently waiting on Lynn to come home, and mind you, she just did. Let's have her come downstairs. Oh, she's already downstairs. Come inside. Another video that I deleted, I did have some sort of thing set up where Blossom and Lynn talked, but basically that's gonna cost me too much time. I have we have an exam coming up and I want to get this done slightly different so I don't have to replay every second the same. But basically Blossom and Lynn were talking, and what's happened is that I could just invite over to the house. I don't really mind. I don't want him to bring Clara and her girlfriend, but we can bring over William because William is a good guy. So basically what has happened, William and Eric and I think just the boys came over a while ago. I said I was going to have Blossom introduce her friend William to Lynn, right? Because I said that I wanted Lynn to perhaps have more friends, or not more friends necessarily, but more guy friends, like more men that she could potentially, woohoo with. That's what I was going to do. That's like my plan. Well, basically what has happened is that William came over and he wanted to talk to Blossom. Now, Blossom is a very sweet girl. She's very innocent, very unbothered. That's the word I keep saying a lot, but she's very unbothered. She doesn't really mingle with conflict. She's on the sidelines. She's just a very peaceful little lady that's just living her life and just a sweet girl. Like, if there's any word to describe her, it's like sweet. And William is See, William is also a nice guy. Like, I don't want to say anything, but he is definitely a nice guy as well. But he's in love with Blossom. So when he came to Blossom and said, I have a suspicion that Eric could potentially be seeing someone else, she was, of course, a little skeptic because, well, I mean, let's be honest, if your best friend came to you that your fiance is cheating, it's really hard to believe both of them. It's really hard to pick between the both of them. Because let's be honest, your best friend is your best friend, but your fiance should also be your best friend, and in many cases, it is your next best friend. So two of your best friends claim that, you know, one is faithful, and he's like, oh my god, I love you so much, let's get married. He's totally not faithful. As she was, she decided to ask her friend Lynn for some help, and she really feels bad about this. My god, can we just stop? She feels really bad about this. She feels almost like a cheater herself, or that she's betraying her boyfriend simply by, you know, asking her friend to kind of lure him out, to flirt with him a little and see what he's up to. Like, would he respond? Would he be like against it? Would he be super faithful? Or would he just be like, oh, ooh, attention, I like that. He asked Lynn because Lynn, I wouldn't say she's known, but Lynn has definitely been very romantic and very social lately, and obviously I think people kind of know that she's always like flirty. So she figured out of all friends that Blossom has made throughout the, you know, the last couple of days, Lynn would have been the most unsuspicious one. Now, she didn't exactly specify to Lynn what her limit was and how far she could go. And I think that in the last time that I recorded this, Lynn was actually hesitant because at one point she really was into Eric, but at the same time she was also afraid of her relationship with Blossom. She thought, oh my god, if I go too far, I definitely will get out of it's definitely out of line to do. It's out of line to make out with this man. Like, I can't just woohoo, you know, the fiance of my new friend that has asked me for help. He's just into this room with this girl, and I do not know what he's doing here, but he's always there. Like, hello. It's so weird. Appropriate to trick someone, but at the same time, we can make the most. We can do the most. We can do. How do I say this? I'm trying to keep it as appropriate as I can by simply trying to lure him out, but not necessarily getting in his pants and overstepping boundaries. That's what I'm trying to say, because he's still, you know, he's still almost a married man. Now, for some reason, he is. Oh boy, he's leaving. I'm gonna make him selectable simply because I don't want him to get out. So I'm gonna make okay, you know what, I'm actually gonna be okay, I'm so sorry, Blossom. I am gonna have him go and request a woohoo with Lynn. He's like, hey girl, do you want to like make out with me on the couch, like we can have a good time? And Lynn, you know, I said I wasn't okay. I totally just said I was not going to like do this because I felt bad, but I think that in this case Eric might be kind of pressuring her and luring her into her deepest desires. He's like, hey, like, do you want to So it actually seems like Blossom is currently sleeping, but the only way for her relationship to really end is for her to catch him in the act. I mean, we can totally just believe Lynn on her word as well, but I think she needs to see this and she needs to experience. Oh, they just got dressed. Oh my god, oh boy. Now let's okay, I did. Oh my god, is he going to make out with him? Wait. Did you see that? Oh my gosh, did you see that? So Eric tried to make out with Lynn. Lynn pushed him away. So I thought I saw her pushing him away. Oh, she looks so sad. Oh yeah, I guess it can't really be helped that slap him. He deserves a few slaps, doesn't he? And then we're gonna argue with him because we do really. Jan was like, oh, I'm just gonna play with the race car just in case things escalate, and I can, you know, just be here just in case, because you never know. Oh my god. Yeah, I totally don't remember. I totally don't remember what I was saying. That's bad, but oh yeah, I remember. I definitely think that she probably dislikes Lynn a little. Not necessarily because she hates her for what she's done, because she literally asked her to do it, but it's just really hard for her to see this girl kind of, you know, snugging up with her man, even if she asked him. So it's not like she hates her. It's just that she's just human, and it just bothers her even if she did ask for it. So I am gonna go ahead and break up with him right here and right there, because Blossom is not the kind of girl that's gonna sit around and let a man do this to her. Oh, I feel so bad. She's like, do I... Oh, I feel so bad for her. I feel like she's almost saying like, me? Why did he do this to me? Or why am I supposed to break up with him? But the thing is, I feel like Blossom would be too nice to actually break up with him. But at the same time, I don't think she can ever get over the fact that he totally wasn't faithful to her. So maybe we shouldn't necessarily break up with him, but we should just break up the engagement and just lay that off. So I guess we're technically still kind of together, but not in the same way, if that makes sense. My god, I feel so bad. She was doing so well and just... Oh, now he's crying. Right, because your life is so hard, right? You just literally cheated on your girl and you think your life is hard. Like, oh my god. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have Yeonwoo go and ask him to leave. He's definitely been here and he heard, you know, the altercation and what's happened. He doesn't really know what happened, but he has a good indication, like a good hunch that he's pretty aware of everything that he needs to be aware of. And he doesn't want any more confrontation. He's like, dude, I think it's best if you just leave. I think it's for the best. Just do that. Now, there's also some things going on with Yeonwoo and Gabby, but I'll get into that in like the second half of this video, not to make it too confusing. In the last part, I did do things a little differently, but like I said, since it was all casual and now it's just a replay, it's a little hard for my brain to be like, what did we do again? What did I want to talk about? So I asked if we do things a little bit more strategic, a bit more according to plan this time. I have been talking to Shelby a lot lately, but I saw Shelby with Eric together like twice in this part and the last part I recorded, so I have a good feeling that it's actually not that faithful either. So she actually is not that faithful either. Obviously he likes Eric a lot as his best friend, and he's also best friends with Blossom, but I thought he is attracted to Blossom. I don't know if Blossom is attracted to him though. Oh yeah, she is attracted to him. Now, I don't necessarily want to go and I don't necessarily want to go and make them do something together, like, but I definitely feel like you should come over and give her a hug, make her feel a little better about the situation and thank her for trusting him. But he's also, of course, he's also really sorry about what's happened. Like, he definitely regrets what happened. He's obviously very distraught that, you know, she's so upset. So he's gonna give her a hug and be like, you know, if anything ever happens, you'll have me, I'll be there. And I feel like they're okay. He's kind of in the friend zone, so for now I don't think much is really going to happen between them. But I think that he had this what wait a minute, okay, I did not expect that. Anyway, okay, I think she's just feeling rather sad, and now she's like suddenly in love with William. But I think William was trying to be nice and perhaps make a little step towards, you know, a relationship and be like, hey, if you ever need me, I'm here. Like, I could be a nice boyfriend. But Blossom is totally not into him at the moment, even though it says she is. I don't think she can be super, like, snap her fingers and be suddenly interested in someone else. Like, she's totally not the person. So I don't think the game really knows what I'm trying to say or trying to do, but definitely not that. So something else I wanted to show you, which I haven't, and I'm going to have to do a little bit of actual play because the way it's going now, it's not doing much gameplay. But that's what happens when you have to replay everything in order for, to continue with the storyline. So I'm gonna have her go and get some food. Now she's reading actually. She wants to do something fun. Oh my god, girl. So I'm gonna have her play. Gabby, what is Gabby doing? Gabby has been writing her diary, so I'm gonna have her play as well. And then okay, there you go. Everyone is set to do something. So took a look at the aspiration meter, and I realized that right here, where there's 3 bars, there's a lifetime wand. Now, for some reason, I forgot Sims even had a lifetime wand, and I want your opinion on this. So there's 2 lifetime wands that I really like, and that is Gabby's and Lynn's. No, Gabby and Vicky's. So Gabby has a lifetime wand to become a criminal mastermind, and I just think that's so funny. It just suits her, in my opinion. Then Vicky has a lifetime wand to become a celebrity chef, which I also thought really suits her. Now Lynn has a funny one. She wants to have 20 simultaneous lovers, and I feel like that's so ridiculous that I want it. It's so ridiculous. I want to keep it. I want to do it. I want to accomplish it. It's so much fun. But Yeonwoo and Blossom, I'm not so sure about. So Yeonwoo has a lifetime wand to become the law. I'm not exactly sure if I want to have this one, because I don't know if he really has an interest in the law. So what do you guys think about that? Like, does it fit? And then Blossom wants to raise 20 puppies or kittens, so I'm not really sure about that one either. So I wanted to ask you guys to leave me some questions, or not necessarily questions, but leave me some suggestions, or perhaps a little story about why you think this suits them and if it does. That's all I really wanted to say. And I also did a tutorial on that, on how to change that. I was playing the game yesterday and I realized, hey, I changed this. Do other people know this? So I made a tutorial. So technically the video should have come up before the tutorial, but since I deleted the other one, it comes up after. But you know what I mean. So Yeonwoo, yo, I don't know why everyone is up and running. I'm not so sure about that. I'm gonna bring everyone to bed. Like, it's not, they don't have exams in the morning, so it would be for the best. So Gabby, first and foremost, Gabby has been experimenting with her hair color, and I had it blue in the last part. You didn't get to see that, but it suited her so much, so I might just make it blue like in the second half of this part, so that it's technically, I don't know, you know what I mean? I don't know, but I know what I mean. I always say I don't know, you know what I mean? It's like, if I don't know, how are you supposed to know what I mean, right? Makes no sense. Who have really, 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 really bonded. Oh, wait, 1 hour? 1 hour? So I was not prepared for this, but luckily their grades were prepared for this. So you know what, instead of going to bed, you guys are all just gonna go and do your exam. And then, holy fuck, we're almost seniors. It's ridiculous. I wanted to know, you know what, I think I want to take a vacation with these Sims. Like, maybe one vacation together before they start their senior year, or maybe, I don't know, halfway their senior year, just like right before their last exam, just so that they have like one last time with each other. And I just felt like I wanted to end it like that. I don't know, let me know down below what do you think about that. Definitely likes the ladies, and he tries his best to flirt out and be a nice guy, and be really genuine and caring, but it seems like girls don't really like him for more than what he is, just a nice friend. But that's pretty much everything. Like, there's nothing more in their eyes that can be seen in Yeonwoo. A guy with makeup, it's just not their thing. And yeah, sometimes they do like him and they kind of lead him on, but then he wears his makeup out to like a nice date, and then all of a sudden it changes and they don't want to be, friends or romantic interests with him anymore. So he feels really disappointed in that, and it's really sad because he has tried it in a few people. He tried it with Shelby, obviously. He also tried it with Laura. He's also tried it with Willow, and he tried it with Cadence as well, and Audrey, but nobody really seems to really like him. So that's like really disappointing, because I do really want him to find a girlfriend. Like, he wants that. He's like, I'm always in my senior year, like I still cannot find a girl that just I don't know, I just want to settle down with a nice girl. It's just, Oh my gosh. Oh wait, is oh whoa. Okay. I'm gonna keep it. I think. Should I? Oh, should I keep? Let me know, guys. Should I keep this one or not? And why should I? I need this justified. I need it. Gabby, for example, Gabby is obviously a different kind of sim. She's also, I guess, not different in the sense of really different, but she. Why are you not at your? Go to your. What the heck? What's happened to the Lynn that always runs off when there's a class and an exam going? Lynn, you're too laid back. Or run, girl. Yeah, I don't really know where to look at, so I'm just gonna look at this cow. So Gabby's also tried to make friends with girls, and obviously since they both like girls, her and Yondu have really bonded over being kind of outcast since they try both to get some lady, but the ladies are like, no, I don't care, I don't really want you. So she has tried to also get with Cadence and with Laura and Gina. However, yeah, they don't really want her. They like to be friends with her. Oh, just in between, I guess we did really well. Wow, wait, Gabby actually got on the Dean's list. Wow, she's turned her life around. Nice. I'm really, really happy for all of them. Genuinely, I'm really happy. Since Gabby also wants ladies, like I said, she's been trying really hard. Now, she does have 2 friendships going with Willow and Shelby. Finally with Shelby. And that is because, well, Shelby didn't really like us because we tried to really hit on her, right? Until we stopped hitting on her and just treat her like a person that we don't have an interest in, like a romantic interest. Have it back in place whenever Gabby is trying to make some sort of romantic advance. And she knows now that the people that she's friends with are only friends with her because she stopped trying to pursue them, I should say, as love interest. So technically, she also doesn't really have anyone she vibes with besides Yeonwoo. Now, her and Yeonwoo have developed some sort of casual romance, and I actually installed a mod for this. It is called the Casual Romance. Was it a Casual Romance Adjuster? I don't really remember the exact name of this, but basically what you can do is you can click on a sim. Let's just say I'll click on Yeonwoo, and then I can go to casual. Yeah, it's called Casual Romance something. And then I can add a person to the friend zone if I don't want to do anything romantic with them. Or I can select one of these. Obviously, they'll also do it automatically, but only with the people that are not in the friend zone. And then they can woohoo, kiss, hug, but it all counts as general interactions. It doesn't necessarily mean they are lovers. Like I said, it's casual romance. It's not. I could basically casual romance Lynn if I wanted to, and it would never show up as like a heart, like we were crushing her or in love with her. So I really wanted something like that so that Gabby and Yeonwoo could kind of comfort each other with each other, maybe like mess around together in times of need when they feel a little lost or lonely and they're just like, oh, I just wish I could find someone. Which is funny because, like I said, neither Gabby or Yeonwoo are really into each other, not romantically at least, but because they're both outcasts and just different, I feel like they match. They vibe so well. You know, Gabby with her different approach on life and her, you know, her hairstyle and always wearing like different clothes, and Yeonwoo with, well, him wearing makeup and people not really necessarily liking that either. So that's kind of why they've bonded so well. Bonded really, really well. Now, I wanted to spend the next parts of the part after this just hanging out with Gabby and Yeonwoo. Maybe we'll bring Vicky along because Vicky doesn't really do much. She's really becoming a secondary unbothered sim after Blossom, but I don't know, I just want to see if there's more to Vicky. I want to see if she's perhaps still into Armando, though it seems like the relationship has gone down quite a lot, so perhaps not. But let's go ahead and kind of end this part. But before we do that, I want to go ahead and change her appearance and then put that same outfit back on. Actually, we're going to do it the other way around, change appearance. What are you doing in the bathroom? Go and have a little pee. Go have a little pee-pee. Go have a pee-pee. So the next part, I definitely wanted to perhaps go to a club with Yeonwoo, Gabby, and Vicky, and perhaps see if we can find some ladies, like have them both hunt some ladies together. I think that'd be really nice. Definitely really nice. As for Blossom, I still kind of stand a little bit at my words when with my words when I say that I don't want to treat Yeonwoo or Blossom as my main characters, but I've come to love Yeonwoo so much. I do like Blossom, but Blossom to me, she feels kind of like a plain Jane. Really plain Jane, unbothered. There's not much going on with her, and as much as I really like her, and that's why I brought her into this family, I mean, I would miss her if she wasn't in this family anymore. But I don't necessarily have much of a direction like I want to take her, if that makes sense. Like, there's not much I really want to do with her. So I think she kind of had her moment in this Let's Play with I mean, maybe a poor moment, but she definitely had her moment with, Eric in this part. But for the rest, I don't really have much of a connection, I guess, to her. I mean, my main characters that I really am interested in the moment are Gabby, Yeonwoo, and Lin. But Lin is just, she's just so funny because she wants to woohoo everyone, and I just like how quickly she went from studying all the time to now wanting to woohoo all the time. There's something about that I just absolutely love, and I can just entertain myself with that for hours. Now, Vicky, at one point, I don't know, there's something about Vicky that she always just wants to stay indoors these days, and she doesn't even want to go on a date, so perhaps I'll do that. I also wanted to have them get jobs, but you cannot have a job while in college, apparently, so it's not gonna happen. But I wanted to bring Vicky along just because I want to see if there's potentially some storyline either. But you know what? It's fine. Not every part needs to be about all 5 of them. And I think at the beginning it was a lot like Gabby, Vicky, Lin, and now it's really like Lin and Yeonwoo and Gabby. And perhaps in the last part it's going to be Vicky again and Blossom. It just depends. It just depends on what happens with who, obviously. But yeah, let me know down below what is good about your day. I don't know, anything. A comment is always welcome. Please comment. I feel so lonely. Thank you guys so much for watching this channel, like always, and I'll see you guys hopefully in the next part. Bye bye.